I ain't did a video outside in a minute. Have I ever did a video outside before? I hope y'all doing well. I'm MACSHOOTER49, and today I got 6 habits that will ruin your 2023. I know there's a lot of videos of people talking about their habits that will help you, but these are some things that you need to avoid if you want to get on top of it and have a good year. Habit number 6 is going to be overthinking. Now, when I say this, I don't mean to completely stop overthinking, as it is a natural human being thing. But when you overthink, it most likely will lead to inaction. And action is part of the success cycle. Thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to action, action leads to results. And so when you take that action out, the process won't work. So when you're procrastinating and enacting, you have to take that leap of faith. You have to stop overthinking and start doing. I know it may seem it is bad or whatever you got is hard, but at this point in 2023, man, we got to go get it out here. It doesn't really matter how you feel at that moment. What needs to get done needs to get done. When overthinking, you can really just get lost up in your thoughts. Like I was overthinking before this video started. Breaking it all down and going forward at the problem at hand causes me to not partake in an action and just go straight on it, which led me to just sit here and press the record button, because that's all that really needs to be done. Same with homework or a job that you go to or anything that is a challenge or a barrier. You cannot let that sit there, because it will build up over time. Trust me, you already know how it probably feels. Enacting and overthinking can go hand in hand. So when you have a problem and when you see a goal that you want, go straight for it. Find a way to get it. Plan it out, strategize it, talk to somebody who are on the same level thinking as you. Overthinking can be stressful, but what's even worse is poor time management. When you're off track and off schedule and you're losing all this time in the world, you don't really have any plans, it really just sets you up for failure, and even your peers too who are counting on you. I know there's a lot of things like an accountability partner, people to get there to remind you, but sometimes you're on your own out here. So you have to get a planner and get a whiteboard and start jotting down the things that you want to get done for the week. Start giving yourself a grade every week. You have an A week, A plus. And overall, about poor time management, everybody can lose track of time, you know what I'm saying? But when it becomes a habit, you just won't get stuff done, and you'll be too busy procrastinating, thinking about it, saying, I'll just do it later. But time is always moving, and it waits for no man. So like I said, get a planner, get a whiteboard, get some sort of journal, and start writing out what you have to do for the day, what you need to do, not what you want to do. Start waking up in the morning and looking at that. Waking up early, man, you can wake up early, all the things you need done for the morning. But by the time the afternoon comes, you get caught up on Instagram for like an hour, caught up on a call, or this happens, which wastes your time bank. It catches up to you. You know what I'm saying? Those distractions are all around us as soon as we wake up. Limiting your distractions and keeping them away from you while you get work done is probably the best thing I can tell you, because bro, as soon as we wake up, I'm telling you, you check your phone, boom, distractions, notifications, calls, text messages. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying those things aren't important, but it can really catch you off guard for a few hours if you let it. I just find entertainment best and the healthiest when you have everything you have for the day done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about this treat yourself like a prisoner or beat yourself up about things, but when it comes to being distracted and not getting the things done for the day, that's when you're going to have to get a little strict on yourself. And like I said, everybody gets distracted. Everybody naturally does these 6 habits, like whether we know them or not. The whole point is to just notice them and limit them. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's going to overthink, everybody's going to lose track of time, but if you know how to limit them as best as you can possible, you'll be a beast out here. You can easily get distracted by many things, so just keep your mind focused on where the work is. Number 3 is going to be not trusting yourself, not trusting your gut, not going with your instinct, and just completely blinded by second thoughts and third thoughts. This can kind of tie in with overthinking, because not trusting yourself and overthinking can both lead to inaction heavily. So how do you trust yourself? How do you get that self-confidence in order to really get out there with your chest out and do whatever you want to do? You have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations, right? You have to be comfortable in uncomfortable situations in order to build that confidence. When you don't have confidence, that means you don't think you can do something. You're not capable of that something. But if you don't challenge that, it's gonna stay that way. You have to really challenge yourself and push yourself to the limit to really get you that self-confidence. It's only gonna come within. Everything else is just external validation that comes every single day on social media. But when you already have it within you, it's impossible to break it. So being self-confident can come in many forms, but probably the most efficient way is just putting yourself in them uncomfortable situations, just straight going, overpowering yourself, and doing what you say you were going to do. Taking that action, whatever you feel like you should do it instantly and don't wait. And over time, you're gonna realize that going out there and really getting that girl's number ain't as bad as you think it is, bro. Number 2 is gonna be complaining. And it even catches up to me sometimes. But when you just complain so much, man, you start to lose that sense of taking responsibility, I feel. You're always blaming it and putting it on something else, when you gotta realize everything is your responsibility at the end of the day. I mean, the things that you control, at least. Your behavior, your thoughts, your actions. Like, that's all on you. You gotta have a lot of gratitude at the end of the day, because you woke up today and you're still breathing. You have a purpose, you know? You can't spend time on it complaining. Every time I catch myself complaining, I just ask myself this one question. What am I gonna do about it? That's it. Question you to ask yourself. What can I do about that? What can I do to counter that complaining thought? You know what I'm saying? What can I do to make myself feel better about myself, or make better beats? You know, like, at the end of the day, you do all that you can to change that. Don't look at things as they're happening to you. Look at them as they're happening for you. Look at everything as a next step, as a lesson, not an L or a loss or anything. Just take it in and really filter the stuff out that will help build you to be a better person. Don't complain about nothing. Look at your current situation and really just accept it. Accept that you're in it, and accept that it is not your final destination. If you want to change something, you have to do something about it to get it done. The worst habit that you can have in 2023 is going to be bad mindset. Number 1 could also be not managing your mental health as well. The power of the mind is very, 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 very insane. You know what I'm saying? You could do incredible things. How do we build these houses, these skyscrapers? You know, how do we create inventions? Just remember, guys, everything that you see today was because of a thought, because of somebody's mind. And they moved forward to make it process. Now we have this chair and that grill and that bicycle over there. Being distracted, complaining, losing time, like, all of that can result in a bad mindset and poor mental health. You start to beat yourself up about everything over and over and over again. It can really catch you in mind, you know? I think of humans and their behavior is like dominoes, you know? One thing after another thing topples, another thing is down. Like, it can either be good dominoes or bad dominoes. A good cycle or a bad cycle. If you're good up in here, man, you're good everywhere. You start to create everything around you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you start to look at things differently, speak differently. Like, having a bad mental health can really stray you from the person you really are. Only you can decide who you really are, your real identity. So I'm telling you guys, in 2023, just watch out for all the things and all the negative vibrations that are ruining your self-esteem, that are ruining your confidence, that is ruining your mindset. Because especially being a music producer, you know, being a music producer, we go every day seeing invisible results, basically. You know, wake up, make beats, make loops, and send them through digital technology. We don't even know if people are opening them or checking in them. I always say there's no real guarantee in this music stuff. We only believe what we can believe, you know? And I believe that me and you can become a better people, can really make it in this music stuff, can really make top records, like whatever you want to do, whatever your goal is. I feel like the world is kind of set up a little bit to distract you, stray you off from your path, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to use all these things with efficiency. A lot of them can slow you down, like even your food and the diet that you eat, everything that you do, your patterns that you create, the patterns that you break, and the habits that you accumulate. All that goes into play of determining what type of person you are and what type of person you're going to be. If you follow these 6 habits, you won't be that guy in 2023. And I'm not perfect either. I'm still focusing and practicing on mental health, on all that, you know, not beating myself up, not, you know, straying from an idea that I think won't work. Find something that you don't like about yourself, or something that you do that you want to change, and then find out what you can do about that, and be honest with yourself. To wrap up, number 1, man, just make sure your mental is straight this year, you know, because it can really sneak up behind us and pull an Assassin's Creed, bro. It really be taking a lot of people out, man. So just make sure y'all staying safe, man, eating healthy, getting out. And to wrap this whole message up, man, just know what you want to get out here and take the steps, the little baby steps to get them. It's not going to happen in a snap, and no one said it was going to be easy. It doesn't matter how hard or easy it is. It needs to get done. Just remember that. It doesn't matter how you feel. You still got to get out there and win your day. And since we're at the end, I do want to leave a couple notes. I'm back on the channel. I'm back going crazy. And I ain't never taking a month break again. We going insane. And without that being said, I'm going to end the video, guys. Love you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Take care of yourselves. And I'm out.